I love the vibes in Tuscany. This was one of my favorite days I've had on my Euro summer trip. I love the Florence and Tuscany area because the food is great, the vibes are amazing, and I always have such an amazing time. We started the day meeting up with our tour guide who had the cutest dog, and we drove over to this Italian villa. I can't believe how stunning this villa was. When I think of a beautiful European home, this is exactly what I think of. They then brought out this cute little dog who's gonna help us truffle hunt. They planted a lot of truffles in their backyard, so she's trained to sniff out the truffles. It was so cute watching her go around, smell where the truffles are. I've only ever eaten truffle, not actually hunted for them, so this was a very cool experience. We found a truffle and they told me to smell it, and it smelled so good. We truffle hunted for around half an hour and found 2 truffles, and because this is a wine tour, we came back and of course had some wine. I do prefer white wine over red wine, so I did enjoy this. Then an Italian nonna started bringing out some food, so I knew it was gonna be good. She first gave us some bread and prosciutto, and this was pretty good prosciutto. Then she brought out some toast with some truffle butter and truffle shavings from the truffle we found earlier. I still think it's so cool that we went in their backyard, found some truffles, and then ate them. The truffle was indeed delicious, and it paired really well with the wine. The next course was a salad they made with vegetables picked from their garden, and topped off with more truffle, of course. It felt very light and fresh, which I really liked. Along the meal, we had some more wine. Then she brought out some truffle pasta. The fresh pasta was very chewy. The flavor was simple, but the truffle really shines through. I love that this pasta didn't feel heavy. Everything tastes so fresh and good for you. We then ended with these almond cookies. I loved being in this Italian villa eating some fresh food. But once we were finished, we were off to our second location, which is a winery that also produces olive oil. We got a tour of the winery and how they make the wine. It was really cool learning about the process and seeing these wooden barrels that store the wine. And they also explained to us how they make their olive oil and where they store it. On this tour, they were hyping up this wine and olive oil, so it was finally time to try it. This is olive oil straight from the source, and I can confirm this was the best olive oil I have ever had. If you find yourself in Tuscany, bring back a bottle of olive oil. The olive oil here is just so good. It's really high quality. And then we had more wine, because what is a wine tasting tour if you don't have a glass of wine in your hand at all times? They gave us some meats to try as well, which I appreciated because these foods paired really well with the wine. All of the wines that they gave us, you can tell, were really good quality. Each wine had a really unique flavor, and I feel like I have a much deeper appreciation for wines now. After our truffle and wine tour, we drove back to Florence, and we just chilled around until dinner time, and we decided to get some pizza. I enjoyed this pizza because I got one that was a little bit spicy, and I really like how thin the dough is. This was a pretty good pizza, and tell me if it's a crime if I don't eat my crust. I just don't like the crust. Then I ended the night getting some gelato, because when you're in Italy, you have to get gelato every day. Today was such an amazing day with tons of yummy eats.